Duluth, Georgia. This large suburb of Atlanta was once a major railway hub centered around the manufacturing and processing of cotton. Today, it is home to the Southeastern Railway Museum, a sprawling 35-acre estate that celebrates the incredible machines that once drove the economy of our nation. Here, visitors can marvel at an intricately detailed miniature train set, gaze upon a century-old fire engine, and even step inside an antique U.S. Postal Service train car. But there is one artifact on display that carries an ominous secret.
It is 73 feet long. It weighs 165,500 pounds. It's about 9 foot high.
According to museum preservationist Stuart Call, this railway car, named the Superb, played a key role in the first journey of its kind. But this historic voyage is shrouded in mystery.
Wow, you can't explain it.
What monumental journey did this train car embark on? And how did it descend into tragedy? 1922, Washington, D.C. President Warren G. Harding has successfully guided the United States out of a post-war recession. But in April, the popular president finds himself ensnared by a brewing controversy.
President Harding wound up with this big headache, which was known as the Teapot Scandal.
The Teapot Dome scandal involves allegations that several of Harding's top aides leased federal oil reserves to their cronies in exchange for kickbacks. And it seems the burgeoning scandal may tarnish the president's standing with the public. But President Harding's wife and First Lady Florence has an unorthodox idea to salvage her husband's reputation. She proposes taking the president to the people by train.
They would go on this journey from the East Coast to the West Coast. He would make stops along the way. He would shake their hands, speak to them, tell them everything was going to be fine.
And on June 20th, 1923, President Harding and Florence, as well as their entourage, embark on their journey aboard their own personal rail car, the Superb.
The Superb was his home away from home. It was basically known as a palace car.
But as Harding makes his way from state to state, the rigors of the journey begin taking a toll on the president.
It was grueling, but his health was not great to begin with.
Weeks later in Seattle, Harding's health takes a drastic turn for the worst. The pained president hurries through a speech to supporters and is quickly rushed to the Superb.
He was complaining of chest pains. He was complaining of indigestion. He said he was very, very tired.
But the president's doctors cannot identify the cause of this vexing illness. Then, 6 days later in San Francisco, Florence attends to the president as he rests, when suddenly, Harding loses consciousness.
About 7:35 in the evening, he died.
Harding's staff is rocked by the sudden death.
Doctors looked at him and they were saying, well, what is it that actually killed the president?
To determine the cause of his demise, Harding's doctors prepare for an autopsy, but they face a stern and unexpected obstacle.
Florence said, no, there will be no autopsy.
The First Lady orders the president's body to be immediately embalmed and placed in a casket. And by morning, his remains are loaded onto the Superb. And when Florence returns to the Capitol, her actions draw further scrutiny.
When she got back to the White House, she got a bunch of his personal files and threw them in the fireplace to burn them.
When news of Florence's erratic behavior spreads, some begin to wonder if the widowed First Lady has something to hide. August 1923, San Francisco. While traveling the nation on a speaking tour, President Warren G. Harding suddenly dies. But when his wife, Florence, refuses to allow his body to be autopsied and then burns a vast collection of his records, many begin to wonder if Harding really died of natural causes, or was there something more sinister afoot? Little more than a year after President Harding's death, Florence dies at the age of 64. Then, in the following years, a book is published that reveals shocking details about the secret side of the president's life. Harding had been conducting several adulterous affairs.
A book claims that President Harding, with one of the ladies, fathered a child.
Then, a series of letters written by the president is discovered, revealing he was being blackmailed by a different mistress for over $25,000. With these stunning details coming to light, some begin to wonder if Harding's sudden and mysterious death came at the hands of his jilted wife.
People thought that Florence was out for revenge.
While traveling aboard the Superb, could Florence have done the unthinkable and poisoned him?
At this point in time, the public were all now saying, oh my God, is it true? Did Florence try to kill the president? Did she try to poison him? Did she try to do something else to him?
But with Florence's passing in 1924, she took the secrets of what really transpired aboard the Superb with her to the grave.
Who knows what actually went on at that time? Everything is behind closed doors.
And today, this palatial train car at the Southeastern Railway Museum is a testament to a momentous journey undertaken by our 29th president and the air of suspicion that surrounded his death.
I'm Don Wildman, and these are the mysteries at the museum.